You ever opened up social media lately, or if you've been to a real estate conference, you heard somebody say, AI is not going to replace real estate agents. It's going to replace those who are not using AI. And then everybody erupts in applause. They think it's the most profound statement they have ever heard. And honestly, it makes me want to bang my head against the wall because it's a half-baked answer. It's a lazy answer. And it's really somebody who's just trying to get a soundbite for social media, because your value to your clients has absolutely nothing to do with AI prompts. AI today has to be used precisely in the real estate industry. It has to be used correctly because we're in the relationship business. AI should make you sound more human with your clients, not less. So what I want to break down today is how you should be using AI for your real estate business. So what I want to break down today is exactly how you should be using AI for your real estate business. And if you want to learn, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Chris Caggiano. I've been in the mortgage business since 2003. And in real estate since 2022. And I use that experience to help agents grow their real estate business. So if you'd like to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give the video a like, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I release new content. And if you'd like to partner with me and get resources, courses, training, systems, and support for free, take a look at partnering with me at the Chris Caggiano Team inside eXp Realty. You'll also get plugged into Agents Get Free, one of the strongest agent growth ecosystems in the country. All of that information is linked below. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're talking about how AI is ruining the real estate industry, and agents, we already know that we don't have a great reputation in the industry. We're kind of ranked there with a used car salesman. And a lot of it because we have so many agents joining the industry who kind of ruin the name for some of us. And AI, I think it's making it worse. So what I did is I asked Gemini, what do you think about this statement? I didn't prompt it to agree with me. I didn't prompt it to disagree. I just said, do you agree with this statement? And it's the one that I made at the beginning of the video. Is AI going to replace agents who are not using it? And this is what it gave me. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it gave me a lot of examples. But this is the part I thought was important. It said, do I agree with this statement? Mostly no, but with a yes asterisk. This statement is a half a truth. The phrase implies that AI is the primary variable for success. Real estate is high stakes. It's emotional, and it can be a legal minefield. People don't hire agents because they have the best AI-generated listing descriptions. They hire them for trust. They hire them for negotiation grit. And they hire them for their ability to keep the deal from falling apart at 11 p.m. at night. An agent who uses AI but has zero skills will be replaced by an old school agent who has a massive referral network and a soul. However, the agent that uses AI to automate has more time to be human. And that is where the competitive edge lies. This is where I think we're all missing the boat. I think we got agents coming in here trying to be lazy. They're asking AI things like, can you give me some video content ideas? Can you write this listing description? But they have never taken the time to prompt and program the AI to sound like them, to write like them. Most of the time, I can tell when content is written by AI, especially with the long dashes, the overused words, the robotic phrases, all of that. I've actually dumped transcripts from my videos into Claude. And Claude is one of the better IA writing tools. We'll break that down in another video. But it has memorized my voice. So if you haven't taken the time to train AI on how to talk, how to write, and how to communicate with clients, then you are completely missing out. And this is where I believe the statement is true. AI should be taking care of boring tasks while you become more human. You call your clients, you talk to them, you follow up with them. There's a right way and a wrong way to use AI for follow-up. And we're going to break that down step by step. How to use AI to become more human, not less. So what are these so-called gurus actually teaching you? And by the way, I hate that word. A lot of them are just teaching you how to talk to ChatGPT, Claude, and AI. And they're charging thousands of dollars. I've seen so many courses upwards of $5,000. They don't teach you anything useful. It's just a library of prompts. Prompts are not going to do anything if the AI doesn't know your voice. Most agents haven't taken the time to program it with their voice. They're asking for the same content farming that everybody else is asking for. So they're not going to stand out. They're asking for the same listing descriptions. Most of them don't even tell AI what it actually needs. They just say, can you write a listing description? That is not going to help you. I can detect AI content, especially with all the long dashes and the robotic phrasing. Most of the people are just showing you the basics because they don't know any deeper than that. They're trying to make a quick buck off you. All that's one of my pet peeves. That's why I give away so much information on my channel, because I really want to help agents get to the next level. Even if you don't work with us, even if you don't partner with me at EXP, even if you don't join our system, I don't care, because I'm tired of agents failing the shiny object syndrome and not getting closer to the actual goal. So I want to read this. The real question nobody is asking is this: is this saving me time on something that matters? Or am I just adding a new time-wasting habit with a tech logo on it? Remember, you are in the relationship business. AI cannot shake your client's hand. AI cannot rescue a deal at 11 o'clock at night. AI is not going to negotiate for you. AI is not going to show a property for you. You have to be the human. Use AI to automate the things that you don't need to be doing. Use it for things an assistant could be doing. That's what we're going over next. Okay, so let's talk about where AI is actually screwing up agents. In my opinion, misapplied AI creates distance between you and your clients, and we don't want that. Again, we are in the relationship business, and we already have that problem in the world right now between social media and texting automation and everything else. People don't connect like they used to. That's why some agents that are doing it the old-fashioned way are still doing really well. I've talked to agents who haven't had a CRM for the last 20 years. They literally just use cards and a notepad, and they're closing 20 to 30 deals a year. Now that may start slowing down over time because the people they had relationships with are getting older, but because the reason that was so sustainable is because they had real relationships. Because the reason that was so sustainable is because they made real connections. When you make a connection with somebody, they trust you, they like you, they refer people to you. No matter what happens, they stay with you. We need to get back to that. So one mistake agents make is using AI for outbound calls. You don't have to use AI for every outbound call. There's a time and a place for it. If you use it like an assistant to confirm an appointment or ask a quick question, that can work. But should AI be calling brand new leads the second they come into your CRM? Absolutely not. This is your time to connect with them. Should AI call leads that haven't answered in years? Maybe. Why waste your time with those? Have AI call them. That's fine. But if a new lead comes into your system and they've shown interest in something, you need to be calling those leads. Now, I know that can be hard, especially if you're a busy agent. So how do we solve that? One example is using GoHighLevel. Inside our platform, we have automations that can do a voicemail drop. You record a message, but you don't use their name. You say something like, "Hey, I noticed you downloaded our buyer's guide," or "I noticed you got a home valuation. I noticed you were browsing homes on our website. Then you say, I just wanted to follow up to see if you had any questions. Maybe find out your time frame. Is there anything I can do for you? I just want to be of service. Feel free to call me back, text me, or reply, book, and we can schedule a consultation. Then you have that go out within 45 minutes. That feels natural, because if somebody gave you their phone number, they'd expect some type of follow-up. Most of them are not going to answer the phone. They're definitely not going to answer for AI. And if they hear AI calling them, you're probably going to piss them off, because they're thinking, I'm not going to sell my house. You can't even have a real person call me? No, thank you. See, here's what happens next. 3 minutes after a voicemail drop, a text message goes out. It says something like, hey, sorry I missed you. Left you a voicemail and wanted to follow up to see how I can help. Then you mention how they came into your CRM. Feel free to reply book if you'd like to schedule a quick appointment. Now you've made 2 touch points. If they reply book, then AI can take over. It can ask them what date, what time, a few qualifying questions, and then you're good to go. That's the proper use of AI. That is a great human touch. That is a great automation. And if they don't reply after a few days, then you put them into a follow-up sequence. But give them time. Give them a chance to follow up and reach out to you, because most of them will listen to the voicemail. They'll read the transcript, and you're going to get a better response rate with our GoHighLevel setup. We've seen a major increase using that process. Do not let AI write all your content without your input. Do I use AI? Absolutely. But I go back and I restructure the whole thing. I spend time with it. I like some of the ideas it gives me, but I've also taken the time to prompt AI into my voice. I've uploaded video transcripts. I've uploaded posts I've written. I've talked to it. Now it knows my voice. It even gave me a list of words AI normally uses, and then compared that to how Chris talks. My introductions, my style, my way of communicating. It can literally write a transcript that sounds like something I would say, but it shocks me every time, because it took hours to do that. One night I sat on the couch and let it ask me questions for 3 hours. I kept drilling and drilling and drilling. And guess what? Now I get better results, because it knows me. It knows what I want out of my business. It doesn't give the same generic answer that it gives everybody else. A lot of agents want to use AI because they want to avoid hard conversations. They're scared to talk to the client. And I get it. It's hard. Cold calling is hard. But that's when there's a voicemail drop that can be a quick icebreaker. If somebody comes into your system, you should reach out. Most of them are going to say, oh, I didn't realize you were going to call me. It's okay. That's where the human touch comes in. Not immediately sending out a bot, because automation is everywhere now. When we call an 800 number, it's automated. Banks are automated. Customer service is automated. Everything has become automated. There's no human touch anymore. So this is where we need to bring that back. Thinking that a ChatGPT subscription equals a marketing strategy is a mistake. I have people, even marketing clients, sometimes who come back and say, well, ChatGPT says this. And can I tell you, that's wrong. Because it doesn't know your niche. It doesn't know your market. It doesn't know your business model. It doesn't know your audience. You're getting a generic answer from it. Just because AI said something, it doesn't mean it's the authority. It gets things wrong all the time. And if you use it enough, you know it screws up answers. It runs out of memory. It misses context. So yes, it can help you, but it needs to know your marketing strategy. It needs to know your business model. It needs to know your niche. It needs to know your target audience. It needs to know how you speak. And that's how it puts you in front of the right people. Do not over-automate relationships with AI. AI texting and email can be fine in the right moment. But if your entire CRM follow-up is a bot, people are going to feel it. Your pipeline may fill up, but clients will know. Same answers, same questions, same robotic tone, no human touch. That's why it's so important to go through your content to make sure it sounds like you. Make sure it has your voice. Make sure it has your tone. Make sure it has your touch. If you're making these mistakes, Stop it. All right, now let's talk about real-world examples of what AI should actually be doing for you. AI belongs in the back office, not the front door. This is the key. Use it properly. If you do it, it can free up a lot of time. I try to limit AI where it replaces human connection. But for daily redundant tasks, this is where AI should be used. There are tasks that you shouldn't even be hiring a VA to do. AI should be doing them. Let me give you some examples. Admin and non-income producing tasks. That is the key. Non-income producing tasks. Stop wasting your time on things that will not make you money. Drafting follow-up emails. Organizing notes. Summarizing meetings. Creating reminders. Cleaning up files. That's where AI can help. One thing I love is Claude. That is my favorite AI writing tool. I've used ChatGPT, I've used Claude, and Claude has become extremely powerful. Most people don't understand how powerful it is. If you have the paid subscription and desktop app, you can connect it to your email and your calendar. You can connect it to systems like Notion. It can help you build databases, automations, and tracking systems. It can do work in minutes that would take you hours, and probably a lot of frustration. AI can draft follow-up emails right inside your email. It can help you put emails right into a draft folder. Then you go check the voice, proof it, and send it. That's a great use of AI. I do is I look at my emails morning, afternoon, and night. I don't live in my email all day. I check it, I clean it up, and move on. Another thing you can use is AI notes for client meetings. If you're doing Zoom calls or Google meetings, you can turn on the notes. Have it transcribe the meeting. It's great when a client says, I never said that. Now you go back and check. Or maybe you realize, you know what? I did say that. Either way, you have a record. Then AI can take those notes and save them into a document. It can reference them later. It can help you remember what the client said. It can help you pull tasks from the conversation. And if there are things you need from the client, it can draft a follow-up email. Something like, hey, just a quick recap from our meeting. Here's what we discussed, and here's what I still need from you. That is a great use of AI. AI should help you with content infrastructure, not vanity content. It can help you with SEO, blog research. It can help with outlines. It can help with metadata descriptions. It can help you research YouTube trends. Gemini is good for Google Trends and YouTube research because it's connected to Google. But remember, you are still the expert. You still have to filter everything through your voice, your knowledge, your expertise, your market, your business. AI can give you a starting point, but it should not be the final product. This is the mistake most agents are making. Use AI like a partner, not a ghost writer. You can ask it things like, help me think through how to respond to a lowball offer. What questions should I ask a buyer before a showing? Summarize an HOA 40-page document and flag anything that's unusual. Draft an email and then write it in my voice. You can use the microphone and talk to it like a real person. You can role play objections. You can practice client conversations. You can have it give you feedback on how you're explaining things. That's powerful, but then again, it should support you, not replace you. Claude Cowork is basically an AI office assistant. It can automate file organization. It can connect inside your computer. It can help you go through folders and organize documents. You can give it your downloads folder and say, can you go in there and clean this up? It can find documents, organize files, group things into folders. It can even surf the browser and interact with websites. That's where it becomes powerful. You can let it handle repetitive task management, the stuff that eats up your afternoons. Give it like hiring an office assistant who never calls in sick and works 24/7. Here's what real leverage is, not just prompting. It's building systems Most agents don't think in systems. They just look for a quick prompt. But what automations do you have? What workflows do you have? What happens when a lead comes in? What happens after an appointment? What happens after a showing? What happens after a listing presentation? That's where the power is. Back in the day, people talked about Zapier. Now you have tools like Make, N8N, GoHighLevel, Claude, ChatGPT, and so many others. The agents who win are not just building prompts. They are building operating systems. Inside a real estate operating system, AI can do a lot. It can help you find a YouTube title. It can help you flush out a script. Once the video is edited, it can help you with the YouTube title, description, tags, and scheduling. It can pull a transcript. Then that transcript can become a blog article, a Google business profile post, a social media post, an email, a short form caption. It can repurpose your content in minutes. That's the power of AI. Not replacing you, repurposing you, scaling your voice, scaling your ideas, scaling your expertise. This is what I'm trying to get agents to understand. Do not use AI to replace you with people. It does not belong in the front office. It belongs in the back office. It gives you your time back, so you can go have coffee with a client, so you can go to a networking event, so you can build real relationships, so you can spend more time with your family. This is what AI should be doing. It should give you more leverage, not make you less human. Let's talk about who gets the real competitive edge with AI. The agent who wins is not going to be the agent with the most tools. It's not going to be the agent with the most AI subscriptions. One thing I can't stand is agents creating fake AI videos of themselves because they don't want to be on camera. Stop doing that. These videos don't get you clients. They might get you some views, they might get you some subscribers, but fake AI videos don't build real trust. People can tell. Nothing looks real anymore. Stop hiding behind fake AI content. Be yourself. If you're quirky, be quirky. The right people will connect with you. The agent who wins is the one that is real, human, present, and uses AI in the back office to get more time back. I use AI in my business to be a better agent, a better marketer, a better boss, a better spouse. It gives me time back. It allows me to focus on things that I am good at. It gives me time back. It allows me to focus on things that I'm actually good at. Building relationships, building the business, helping clients, helping agents, creating content, scaling systems. This is what AI should do. It should make you better, not lazier. If you have any questions about this, I know it was high level. And honestly, I could geek out about this topic for hours. I'm going to keep diving into this in future videos. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to keep learning how to use AI the right way in your real estate business. And if you're interested about learning more and don't want to go down the rabbit hole of buying another bad course, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty. Inside, agents get free. You get access to tools, resources, systems, and support designed to help you grow your real estate business. This is not just another group coaching program, not just another course, not just a library of templates. It's an operating system, step by step. You get tools for CRM automations. You get systems for content. You get systems for support. You get community. You get people you can ask questions to. You get plugged into an ecosystem that can help you grow. So if you'd like to learn more, there's a link below so you can book a one-on-one call with me. And if you want help with marketing systems, automations, or building this system out for your real estate business, book a strategy call. And if you want to keep seeing more content like this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.